Hey, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's cracking, what it do, what's good? I've been MIA for a couple of days, in case you hadn't noticed. Hasn't it been silent on this side of your TikTok and your YouTube? Anywho, I was out Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. I needed a recharge, a regroup and a recharge, if you will. That's what I'm calling it. Brief sabbatical. Let me just get started. Very first thing off the bat, time stamping this puppy. It's Tuesday. It's June 2nd. It's election day in California. So mail in your ballots or get out there to your polling place. It's 2:39 in the a.m. Okay, my unpopular opinion. Every morning when I prepare to go into the office, I have the news on. Now, it's not often that I watch the news. I do keep up with the news by way of different websites, but I don't watch televised news because it's become a journalistic magazine and the opinions are heavily biased. Excuse me. Not that I mind the bias, because most of it is dealing with the maniac that we have in charge. But I mind on some levels because there are people that are able to discern that they're being sold a bill of goods. I'm not going to talk about him right now, but I am going to talk about a story that I did see. This particular story is about teen takeover. Baby, sweetheart, darlings. When I was 14, the greatest thing that you could do over the summer was get a working permit and get you a little piece of a summer job so you could help buy your school clothes for the next year. And you had some say-so because you had some money to contribute to your school clothes for the next year. Now, if you were lucky enough to keep that job throughout the school year, good on you. But it seems that social media, and I want to blame music to a certain extent, you know, this flexing, this desire to have drip and swag and whatever word we're calling it this year, this materialism, this conspicuous consumerism, and all the trappings and all the music industry folks who hype the trappings. You know who you are. You're creating a very bad tone and a very bad environment for our youth. And when I say our youth, I'm not talking about youth overall. I'm talking about African American or people of color. So to be all encompassing, the melanated folks. Because this is who people are looking to and at when they're citing certain statistics, when they're talking about crime, when they're talking about depravity. Who is the first people that they mention? I'm not saying we commit every last single solitary crime. I'm saying who is the first person that they mention, or the first people that they mention. And here we are. Notice I said we because I include myself in the failure to teach and to educate. But I try. Here we are, giving that behavior a pass. Not setting folks down and telling them about why we do what we do, why the fight is. You know, why the fight was and why the fight is. We need to do better. You know, and the very first thing that happens when the negative outcome from the result of wilding out is, oh, not my child. So-and-so was a good child. They were influenced by. And my first response always is, not you. Because if they were influenced by you and they were such a good child, they would have made a better decision. Now, I understand peer pressure as a mother. But we should be mothers, fathers, aunties, uncles, and curb that behavior. We should be teaching people about black excellence instead of black materialism. And that your economic power, your financial responsibility, first and foremost, is to your community. And see, every time somebody acts up, they detract and take away from the community. And you need to know that. You're going to be taxed heavily for the police presence that you decry. And you're creating food ghettos because stores don't want to pay to be damaged for being located in your area. And if they do pay, your prices are going to be a lot higher than Susie Q over in the burbs. You know, we all need to take the role of, I'm going to use a movie character, Furious Styles, and educate the kids in the hood.